All right, we should be live. Good afternoon, everyone. It is Wednesday, December 7th, and it is currently 7 degrees Celsius. The time is 3:34 p.m. and I'm here in Midtown. Hello, Torbro. Oh, I got my volume up on my other phone. Let me turn that down. I'm just chilling in front of a library here, SF49 in the house. I like to walk. So I posted an e-bike ride this morning, and I meant to take that bike out this afternoon for this one, but I had stupidly run down the battery and I didn't have enough time to charge it, and I wanted to get out before it was completely dark out. So this might be the last spin I take on the old ad motor for a while. I kind of prefer the moving bike. I like the 20-inch fat tires. It's a little better suited for our climate coming up this season, but hey, good thing I have a plan B. True, the Canadian got notified. Michael Nguyen's here. Marianne's here. Hello. And there I am. I just literally came home from recording a walk, and at the last minute, I decided to get out here and do a stream before it got too dark. So the next time you see me on the e-bike, it'll definitely be on the new bike. Not that this bike is old or that there's anything wrong with it. I'm just getting my mount set up here. I do not have anything in mind at all for this one. I literally just ran out of my apartment and thought, if you don't do it now, you're not going to do it on your bike today, dummy. I generally like to stream at least every other day, so the last one was on Monday. Action VJ in the house. Let me get that kickstand up, and we'll just test how this setup is working here. Oh, it would help if I put my chin strap on the helmet on, wouldn't it? Let's see how this is looking. How's that look? Are we all clear to roll around? Who's just as I'm selling the bike? No, I'm going to keep two bikes. But the other one I'm really enjoying. I think that's just going to be my preferred bike over the winter. Oh, we've got a green light here. Let's see if we can get a left turn onto Yonge, and it looks like we won't. Maybe I'll just turn left anyways at the next light cycle. Michelle Briggs is here, Marge is here, Ivan's Bikes BMWs, haven't seen you in a while, Ice Cream King, Sunjid, Brett Mallon. There's the look south towards Yonge and Egg. Like I said, I don't really have any plan or destination, we're just going to ride around. When I am moving, please note I can't always pay attention to the chat. In fact, I barely pay attention except for when I'm completely safe or stopped. So I am not ignoring you. That's just the way it works when you stream on one of these things. Marie Palmer's here. Hello, Marie Palmer. Michelle Briggs. Matthew Blessed. Welcome to a spur of the moment e-bike stream. As I am waiting to turn north onto Yonge Street. I'll turn very carefully here. There we go. Safely done. And some people notified me this morning when I woke up that one of my videos, an old video that I posted on this channel and recently re-uploaded to TikTok, and it kind of blew up. It's gotten several 100,000 views. Was uploaded on the SixBuzz TV Instagram channel. And they did not ask me for my consent or give me credit. So shame on you, SixBuzz, you dirty weasels. They don't have a particularly good reputation anyways. Susan says hi, bye, gotta leave for work. We'll be back for the replay. All right, Susan, have a good one. Thanks for dropping in. Ivan's Bikes BMW says it's 8 degrees. My phone's at 7. Either way, yeah, I got the thin gloves on. I don't even really need them. The ears are uncovered. I'm wearing a light jacket. This is not exactly freezing to be out here. What are you doing, Audi? Welcome to Toronto roads. Here's Blythewood Road. Oh, looks like there's a car pulling out. The forecast said it was going to rain this evening. But as you can see, it is not. I don't know if it's still supposed to rain later on. But it also said that about last night, and it didn't end up raining. This is Glengrove Avenue. Ice Cream King says thought it would have snowed much earlier. Well, it snowed just once, pretty good, and then lightly a few times after, but yeah, it's kind of weird that's taking so long. Hey, $13.55 at Google Pay. What subscription do I have that would be about that? If you're wondering what I had for lunch, I had Taco Bell. I had the big crunchy gordita and a fries and a pop. And you know what? The Lawrence Park neighborhood is just on the right here. It's kind of a nice neighborhood. Maybe we'll make a right here and meander through there a little bit. Scott Briggs says this is the sporting life. All right, let's turn right. I'll let the car behind me know I'm turning right, so they can be good. This stupid cyclist is out of my way. We are in the swanky Lawrence Park. You know, I had a nice lunch. It wasn't bad. Do I ever get tired of fast food? No. What kind of question is that? This is Dawlish Avenue. Maybe we'll go a little slower through here. Oh, was that car supposed to go left there? They really should configure that as a roundabout. Hello, Tiago. I think I said that right. If you're just tuning in, we are in Midtown in Lawrence Park. There's some very expensive properties in this area. At one point, it was named the richest neighborhood in Canada. Zach McNally in the house. Hello, Zach. So I do not know what street I'm on. Is this still St. Edmunds? Either way, this is Mount Pleasant straight ahead. All right, I do have my headlight turned on. What street is this? Yeah, oh, this is St. Leonard's Avenue. There's a house with some holiday cheer. Jenny Kritzkamp in the house. Protector of the street. So I don't think this is going to take me all the way over to Bayview, but I should be able to find my way over there. Then maybe we could just bomb south down Bayview. It's always a fun ride. A+ driving there. Oh my God, there's a parked car. I better swerve 30 feet around it. Will this take me to Bayview? Some of you sleuths with Google Maps could probably figure it out, but I'm going to learn the hard way. Hello, Judy. Scott Briggs. Oh, I think I see Bayview off in the distance. We might be in luck. Is this a street with no sidewalks, really? How the hell do you have no sidewalks? There's a Santa display. What the hell? There's like a gutter that's paved over there. Like a big ditch. And like kind of a sidewalk? What the hell? You know you're in a privileged neighborhood when there's big homes and nowhere to walk. This is Middenhall Road, and that car stopped and then it didn't seem to know how to proceed. Anyways, we are making our way to Bayview, where things will be drastically different from quiet residential street. Hey, there's one of the giant inflatable Santas. I can't be the only one that's kind of looking forward to this inflatable lawn decoration trend to die down. I say that. Look what's coming up ahead. Okay, that repurposed Halloween decoration is pretty awesome. There we've got a big Santa. Look at that. It's like a giant skeleton. That wins. Total says Bayview down to Canary District. We could do that. That hands down wins. Look at that. That skeleton Santa. Can you guys see that clearly? I've got the wide angle lens on. Honey, I have to go out and drain the ditch. And over on the other side, oh, there's a car coming. We've got Bambi, or is that Bambi? And it looks like they've got a Santa too that's not inflated. Keys Life says thoughts on SixBuzz stealing your content. Is it really that surprising? SixBuzz is like a few solid rungs below BlogTO in the shameless department. What I don't get, they blurred out the license plate numbers, but they didn't blur out the faces. So like, what the hell is your logic, SixBuzz? License plates are public information. They're just there for the world to see. You can post a picture of a car online all you want. Hey, thanks for fucking indicating, you stupid Tesla. And this car was just changing lanes without indicating either, right in front of me. That's why I stopped and didn't pull in. Good driving, folks. So this is south on Bayview. Yeah, so they blurred the license plate numbers, but they didn't blur the faces. So like, what the hell is your logic, SixBuzz? Are you trying to protect privacy even though it happened in public and you don't have to? Like, what's so special about a license plate that you have to blur, but not the driver? What does that accomplish? My guess is they don't know what the hell they're doing, nor do they care. Sunnybrook Hospital is just on the left. That's not Bambi, it's Clarice and Rudolph from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Thank you, Deborah. Thank you, Gary DX. So in the world of YouTube, when someone steals your content, when you're a big enough channel, YouTube will scan it and give you a notification like, hey, this channel re-uploaded your content, and then you can view it and choose what you want to do with it. Do you want to take it down? Do you want to let it be? But when one of your items goes up on like TikTok or Instagram, there's not a whole lot you can do about it, unfortunately. Other than call them out, you can report it. Oh, Roy, that's neat. You're very welcome. This is Blythewood Road. Riding your bike down Bayview might not be the smartest idea, but it's perfectly legal. I see that, Marge, but hey, 1 meter, asshole. I am riding. Thank you, Marge, for the super. $5 for the early rant. What's the point of this? Oh, this is a bus stop I'm in. There's a guy riding on the sidewalk. There's a Whole Foods on the right. So this is Broadway Avenue. Oh, another super chat. $500 Japanese yen. Thank you very much. Name I cannot pronounce for the 500 yen. Arigato, is that the correct thing to say there? So we are heading down towards Eglinton. Where they're building the crosstown, which is supposed to be open and operational by now. But now it is indefinitely delayed. We don't even have a Target opening. Thanks, Metrolinx. Scott's a tad sick. Six Bloods and BlogTO stole your bike group stuff so many times ago, no credit. It's no secret, BlogTO often peruses Reddit to get their content. It's just a good way to see what's going on in the city, what's newsworthy, and then they often turn it into a story. But I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with that, as long as they give their sources. And in fairness, the 3 or 4 times BlogTO has written about me, they reached out to me and got me to sign off on their articles by way of just asking if I would agree to do an interview for them. But apparently Six Buzz don't operate like that. So this is Bayview Leaside Village here. Maybe we'll go a little slower. So you can say what you want about BlogTO, but I don't think they have that low integrity. I mean, if they reached out to me again, I'd be happy to speak with them. Penang Thai Eatery on the left. Yerba Buena Cannabis. Speaking of cannabis, I got a big delivery coming tomorrow. I ordered a significant amount of edible treats online. The Merchant of Tennis. Duff's Famous Wings on the right, but you won't be able to see it. Sorry, 'tis the season to be sniffling when you're moving around in this weather. There's that BMW just chilling there. And we are at Millwood. So I got a new toy sent to me, and then I can try on my next walking live stream. And I'm curious to check out. This is Davisville Avenue. I haven't tested it yet, but if it works, I think it's going to be pretty neat. And Merton Street. So you could take this right all the way over to Yonge Street. What did I get? We'll have to wait. Eradicator 44 is here. Every time I see your name, I think of that Kids in the Hall sketch. Bruce McCullough is the Eradicator. And this is Mount Pleasant Cemetery on the right. So this enormous cemetery stretches from Yonge Street all the way to Bayview. And it's got Mount Pleasant running down the middle of it. This is Moore Avenue. All right, here's where Bayview gets fun. I don't think I've been this way since at least early summer. And as Mario would say, here we go! We're going to be kind of diving into a long swooping valley. Oh, there's a guy on a bike in front of me. Oh. Actually, he might... Yeah, he's on a bike. Sorry guys, eyes are nowhere near my screen right now. There's a guy trooping up on the other side. I get this kind of shoulder to ride in here. I don't think it's a bike lane, but I'm going to improvise and make it one. Current coasting speed is 25 to 26 miles per hour. And there is a nice skyline shot straight ahead. So you could turn left here and go up Pottery Road. That's a hell of a climb, and I think that's what that cyclist in front of me is doing. You know what? We're gonna follow suit. Okay, so here I could turn right, or I could turn left and head up Pottery Road, and that's a very steep climb that will take us up to Broadview. But every time I ride this stretch, I'm always on the other side of the street. I rarely come over to these bike lanes over here. Here's a guy on an electric unicycle. Is it? No, it's an e-scooter. It looked like he was just standing up. Jeanette Morales in the house. Hello, Jeanette. Hope you're doing well in Houston. And hello to all 260 plus of you. So on my left is the Don Valley Parkway. There's a rail corridor. The Lower Don Trail. And this is Bayview Avenue on my right. Should you solo travel to Toronto? I don't see why not. I've solo traveled to probably well over a dozen cities. If you're a city explorer and you're not with like-minded people, it can be kind of frustrating. And when you're traveling solo, you can be completely selfish. Want to sleep in and do nothing and then go out all night? Do it. Want to do something that nobody else wants to? Go do it. Thanks for the feedback. Yeah, I don't know if it would be the best city to go to in the winter solo, but there's plenty here to keep you busy for a while. Montreal is another great city for that. What the hell? Oh, it's certainly a lot more relaxing taking this bike lane than staying on the street.
Capable of rotating wheels of propulsion.
What the hell is that guy on about? He's talking about rotating wheels of propulsion? A super bumpy part of the trail. So this is going to kick me out right at Rosedale Valley Road, I believe. But someone mentioned Bayview to the Canary District, so I can keep going and get up there. Hey, there goes a train, a westbound Line 2 train. Uh-oh. This is a swampy ass mess. Definitely want some pretty good fenders on both of your wheels. Bloor Viaduct, yep, that was, otherwise known as the Prince Edward Viaduct. Vivian Johnson, good afternoon. You did not get a notification. Please check to see if your employee badge still works, if you can swipe yourself in. You're happy with the lack of snow right now? Look at this! This is deep. That guy we saw on the e-scooter would have had to have gone through that. All right, Vivian, you do that. Well, if you're just tuning in, I am south of the Bloor Viaduct in the Bayview Avenue bike lanes. I was going to take, or just stay on Bayview Avenue, but I followed the guy in front of me over to this nice protected bike lane. Sheena Roberts in the house. Hello, Sheena. And Henry from Charlotte, North Carolina. So you missed the Cam Newton days? Hello, Photography by John Gordon. Did I read that right? So here's Rosedale Valley Road on the right. And I did an e-scooter ride about a month ago along there. And we had some peak fall colors. That might have been one of my favorite e-scooter rides ever that I've recorded. All right, so now this trail is going to kick us out a bit. What are these things for in the left? Who can tell me what the hell these things are for? Do these swing out? Do they go up? What purpose do they serve? Ironically, where we are heading is about where I started a twilight walk I recorded last night. Now we are coming through Riverdale Park. And this is the Queen Street Viaduct. I'm about to head under. Now Bayview is a one-way road. Vivian's asking if everyone's all ready for Christmas. Andy Wood is guessing those are for road closures. It's minus 20 in Northern Ontario. I'm riding around on a bike with a light coat. The guy in front of me is just wearing a sweater, it looks like. He is getting a proper workout. I'm just sitting here like a lazy SOB on the throttle. Sanjay in Kingston is here. And that is a King Street car. C&E is a good time to visit, yeah. There's kind of a whole lot going on in the city those last 2 weeks. So those buildings straight ahead are the Canary District, built as athlete housing for the Pan Am Games. Changed into a new community shortly after. And what I'm going to do is, even though it's not that cold out, this always happens, my fingers... Oh, I said that was the Queen Street Viaduct. Sorry, that was... Why was there a King Street car on that? That was Dundas. This is the Queen Street Viaduct. I had a massive brain fart. Maybe someone was correcting me in the comments, saying, "No, you idiot." Oops. That was Dundas. This is the Queen Street Viaduct. But the guy in front of me is clapping his hands. I get prone to getting frozen cold fingers. I did not bring my heated gloves with me. I didn't think I would need them. But I did bring some heavier duty gloves. So as soon as I get up to Corktown Common Park, I'm going to swap those in. Brad Palmer is here. Hello, Brad Palmer. right. I am going to pull over for a second and make my freezing cold fingers a bit warmer. Hey, there's a Suko tie here. Attack dog. All right, thin gloves that did well for a while. Yeah, I brought a cold bubbly with me. I don't think I'm gonna consume that. Will I make another cycling incidents video? Yeah. I'll also post some shorts of any incidents that happened on YouTube and probably on TikTok as well. TikTok seems to love that kind of content. All right. Let me just make sure I'm clear. Lisa in the house. All right, hello, warmer gloves. Not the electric heated gloves, but they will do the job. I can't say I'm a huge fan of the Canary District. It's got a very master planned feel to it. And there's still plenty more to go, as you can see. And this is Mill Street in front of me. There's a funky new building. Oh, I didn't notice there's a bike lane over here. And this is Cherry Street. And just on the left is the Winter Village Christmas Market. I can stop in front of that in a moment and we can peer in. I think Ken was streaming from here on Monday. We kind of co-streamed together a little bit from Birksea Park along front. Bitterham and Worts Limited, distillers of fine whiskey since 1832. When's the bicycle signal? I'm gonna go green. There you go. Actually, there's no one behind me. There is the Winter Village.
Sorry, can you record it?
Oh, sorry. I was blocking that guy. But there. Playing some music I don't really want to pick up. But anyways, there's a glimpse at the Winter Village. I have a full video of that up on this channel. So let's maybe take Esplanade over so I can cut through Parliament Square Park just up ahead. Then we can hop on the bike lanes on Esplanade. This is Parliament Street coming up. So the bicycle signal says don't go, but the cars have a left turn signal. I wonder how many times cyclists just go there when they see the green light without thinking, and a car almost turns into them. There we go. Cyclist green light.
All right.
So we are on the Esplanade, traveling west.
Yeah, and you know karate is
If you're just tuning in, I meant to take the other e-bike out, the one that was in the video I posted this morning. But I had run the battery down and forgotten to charge it. Oops. But that one will be making an appearance pretty soon. Mike Landry. Hello, Johnny, and everyone in the chat. $5. Thank you, Mike Landry, for the $5. Hope you're having a good day. Blake 46 says, get an e-bike, it's worth it. Elder says, floor it. I took it about as fast as it could go on a stretch down Bayview earlier. We hit like 26, 27 miles per hour. I tend to go slower in the city, you know, pedestrian safety. And when you're streaming, people can see more of what's going on. Whereas when you're in a big open space, I think letting it rip is more appropriate. Photography might go buy an e-bike this weekend. I always mention that Mike Landry is from the East Coast. I do, I guess. And I also tend to mention Jeanetta's from Houston. I don't know why. What crossroads am I at? I am at Lower Sherburne and the Esplanade. Hello? Someone just yelled at me from that building. Hello, person living on the Esplanade. I quite like your street. Now what do I do? The bike lane just kind of comes to an end. It's a weird design there. Might want to think that one through a bit, eh? I've got the St. Lawrence Market on the right. Oh. Andrew Nielsen. Mild winter this year, Johnny. Thank you very much for the $5, Andrew Nielsen. So far, it's been pretty mild. I don't think winter officially starts till like December 21st or something, but I always think of November as winter. Tends to get freezing cold, and we often have a number of big snowfalls. But we only had the one really big snowfall so far. Even that wasn't huge or anything. Here is Church Street. Yeah, I saw a Canada Post Office worker out today with like a t-shirt on, delivering the mail. On the left here is a Novotel, and this spent the last few years as a giant homeless shelter. And they are reopening it as a hotel. And I think of all the hotels that were serving that particular purpose, that was probably the nicest or the most notable one. I'm not sure this timing is great. Kicking a bunch of people out on the streets as we're about to face a freezing cold winter. And we are at Yonge Street. It's a 97B bus. Should I do it? Should I just take Yonge back north? Yeah, what the hell, let's do it. Freezing cold in Glasgow. Somewhere in Glasgow I have some relatives I don't know about. So I guess what I'm going to do is just take Yonge here north back up to Midtown. We can see if they have improved that sad-looking Christmas tree at Dundas Square. This is King Street. I wonder how many people see me from the front. Guy on an e-bike, legs not pedaling, backpack on and just assume that my backpack is like a food delivery courier bag. Koi tube, hi from Turkey. 21st Century's been to Glasgow and Edinburgh. I don't know, Andy Wood. You're welcome to the person saying thanks from Brazil. Tattoo Paul from New Brunswick. Johnny, where's Chick-fil-A? We could make a left at Queen and go to one, or we could keep going north up to Bloor and there'll be one, but I will not be going to Chick-fil-A. For the longest time, I boycotted the movie Titanic. I managed to avoid it for most of my teenage and adult life. And I think I will just as irrationally avoid Chick-fil-A. When they open on Sundays, I will go there. How's that? What is this can of post? Yeah, let's put our left blinker on. See this Purolator truck in front of me, at least it has its four-ways on. That can of post guy just had his left blinker on. Oh, there we go. Here is Queen Street. Novell Koss in the house. Good day from Australia. Oh, yes, this is really good driving. Good job, asshole. That guy didn't even have a... Hey, there's a New York Taxi. There's a movie shoot going on. That guy didn't even have a chance of clearing the intersection. Hey, yellow light, car in front of me isn't all the way through. I know what I'll do. I'll try to go through too. Here is Shooter Street. "21st Century says dangerous driver." I think more like aloof is maybe a better word. Remind you of Zero Enigma videos. I don't have quite the colorful vocabulary that Zero Enigma has. He seems to be recovering. I think he got smoked by a car, and he hasn't been able to make videos for several weeks. In fact, he had a procedure done, and I think he's in the process of recovering. He's been posting updates online. See, like, what is this car doing on the right? Are you parked? Because if you are, get closer to the curb. That guy in front of me has like mitts baked into his handlebars. It's okay. I've got my park anywhere lights on. I can stop here. Can't you see my four-ways are on? What is going on here? They've got this lane kind of closed off. So this is Sorry, I'm gonna get off. We're gonna
Great game.
go investigate this Christmas tree for a second. That says, "Forget-me-not Rotary Remembrance Tree. Remember a loved one by writing a personal message or name on a yellow ribbon. Donate an amount of your choosing in their honor." Oh, that's kind of nice. But this is Dundas Square where we are now. Josephine Halligan, £1. Thank you, Josephine Halligan.
You guys skate? Have you done the Benton skate trip?
Lisa says it's so ugly. What a nice concept. I'm going to give them a D- on the tree, but an A+ on sentiment. The Believe guy is here. Yeah, look at that. That's why delivery guys have a bad rep. He just sliced through those people crossing. And here I am tiptoeing my bike through like I'm Fred Flintstone. Sorry if I miss any messages or super chats or anything like that. I am mostly paying attention to the road. A little bit lost in space where my mind normally is. Judy Butterfield, though, thank you. Thank you for the super sticker, Judy. Here's Gerrard Street. And there is IKEA across the street. Hi Johnny, can't believe you F-bombed a Tesla. When was that, Maz? Do you like Five Guys? Burgers, not bad. Fries are excellent. So, if you're just tuning in, we started up in Midtown, went through Lawrence Park over to Bayview, and all the way down Bayview to where it ends in the Canary District. And then I took Mill Street and the Esplanade over to Yonge, and now we're going north up Yonge. And we seem to be stuck in a bit of traffic. I don't really like squeezing by traffic like this when it appears as if it's about to start moving. Best times reborn. Be safe, Johnny. You're one of the bestest. Thank you for the $2 Australian. Best times reborn. Thank you very much. as what is going on here on this stretch of Yonge. Cars cannot turn right from College onto Yonge. So there should have been no problems doing what I just did, even though I guess technically you're not supposed to. So this is Carlton Street. Oh, they got these lights on here. Those are nice. And I think we are past sunset. I have no idea what time it is. This is Wellesley Street. It is 4:47. Novell says, don't want to be late. I am trying to get home before it's dark out. This camera, when I have the wide angle lens on, does not perform the best in low light. Especially when I'm moving on the e-bike or e-scooter. But the good news is, once I'm north of Bloor Street, we'll have a bike lane pretty much all the way back to follow. I saw Action Kid posted an hour and 20-minute long video of a walk along St. Catherine Street in Montreal. That's kind of like their Yonge Street. Although I guess the street itself has a bit more of a Queen Street West vibe to it. This stretch is like food delivery pickup central. There's always Uber Eats cars pulled over. There's Chick-fil-A on the right for whoever was asking earlier. And here's Yonge and Bloor. Are you near the old Maple Leaf Gardens? You think that's on Carlton? Yes, I was. If I turned right in Carlton, it would have been in a few blocks on the left. Andy, what's his AK is eating his way through Montreal. Has he been to Schwartz's yet and had a smoked meat sandwich? I think you could also go to Dunn's, which is pretty renowned. I think there's another place called Rubens as well. I didn't know why that guy was jumping into the bike lane. What are you doing? Why, I am turning right by blocking the bike lane and pedestrian crossing. And I was at this intersection earlier today recording a video of the walking variety. Pratt jumping in the lane. Did you guys hear about that story? I read it on Reddit several days ago, and then it was on the news last night of a girl at College Station, and someone pricked her with a needle. And then she said she felt her back get kind of numb, and she went to the hospital and they put her on some antiviral meds and they tested her. I think the concern was HIV, but that is a terrifying thing to happen to you. They are, Mike. I'm just going to go on record and say, if you're sticking a needle into strangers' necks, you should probably be removed from public for a very long time. So we are north of downtown. And here's a good question. What's for dinner? Should I stop at Subway? Taco Bell for lunch, Subway for dinner? Is that the winning combo? So gross. My big crunch gordita, whatever you call it, was actually quite delicious. Ricky says KFC. That's true. You know what? I should just make one of my smoothies. I had cereal for breakfast. Ice Cream King, yeah, that's true. But I think with the antiviral she's taking, HIV can be countered if you do it early enough. I think that was the whole point of it. Because yeah, it's not going to show up positive in your bloodstream for several months, if that's what it was. Yeah, sometimes you hear bad things happening in the city. People getting hit by cars and gun violence and that sort of thing. And you kind of get desensitized to it after a while, but someone getting stabbed in the neck with a needle? I don't know, that is truly shocking. Here's Scribner Square. Shaftesbury. Here's where you'll find Summerhill Station, which I may have gone into today. And now we've got a pretty good hill climb. I see a big notification badge. Sanjay and Kingston member for 13 months. I'm gonna let this guy turn. It's playing with fire if I try to go straight there. And thank you for your support, Sanjay. Lisa had pad thai at the Queen Mother for lunch. The Queen Mother is a solid spot on Queen West. They're all united in the chat trying to figure out what I should have for dinner. I think I'm gonna take the lazy affordable route and go with one of my smoothies, which you can see me make. Hey Ford, turn your lights on. Yeah, they just have their daytime running lights on. Don't most cars have a sensor, and when it gets dark enough, they just flip the regular lights on anyway? This guy going straight here, or are they turning? I think she's turning onto Young. But the first ever brand new car I bought, I never had to like manually turn the lights on when it got dark. They just kind of went on. Hey, here's a smart person. Just going for a ride the wrong way in a bike lane. No lights on my bike, no helmet on my head. Just a regular smart dude. We are at St. Clair. Andy Wood says, eat healthy. I'm going to have to go back and reread this chat. All cars. I thought that, Nouvelle. Unfortunately, this is the intersection where someone lost their life on a bike just a few weeks ago. And there's a ghost bike up ahead. And there appears to be a car in the bike lane. So this isn't dangerous at all. Get the fuck out of the bike lane. The guy behind me yelled at him too. I see a Super coming in. Sorry, I can't quite read it. I'm going to pull over here for a second, just read that Super. Yeah, the guy behind me on an e-bike, I don't know if the camera picked picked that up, but he yelled at that car too. BHD Networks, $20. Keep on going, Johnny. Ironically, I didn't keep on going to read your super chat. It was just safer to pull over and give it a look, but thank you very much for the support and the $20. That's much appreciated. Thank you very much. I apologize for dropping the F-bomb. It's not one of my later night streams. But that guy was just sitting there with his window down, pushing me into traffic, right in front of the spot where a cyclist lost their life because of a negligent driver a few weeks ago. And we are getting closer to the Young Eglinton area where all the magic started tonight. That guy in front of me on the e-bike has a light on the back of his helmet. This is Davisville Avenue. Give a little wave to that driver. Thank you. All right, maybe I should bring this one back to, well, that's always scary when you see a car pulling out and she's not looking in your direction. You always kind of want to make eye contact with someone, or at least see that they see you. This is Belsize Drive. Yeah, one thing you'll notice with this wide-angle lens, when it gets dark like this, whenever I hit a bump, you kind of see the picture. It almost looks like a brief moment of double vision with all the lights, whereas the other camera lens, which is narrower in view, doesn't do that in low light, but it's one of the reasons I don't like night live streaming with the wide-angle lens on. Oh, I should have turned there. Oh well. This is Manor Road. We're gonna circumvent Yonge and Eglinton. We should be able to turn now. Where is that minivan going in a hurry? Shot off like a bat out of hell. You're driving a Dodge Caravan, buddy. So we are on Duplex. And this is one of the bumpiest stretches of road you will ever see in this city. It just gets chewed up from non-stop construction vehicles and TTC buses. I don't even think it's worth resurfacing, at least until they're done building the LRT. But you get these transit buses pulling out here constantly all day. Like this 34 bus in front of me. So that was Eglinton I just crossed, or Eglinton. Look at this, it's like a traffic jam on Duplex. I'm trying to get up to the library where I started this live stream. Okay, so those are some of the same people that were still there studying when I started. There we go, we went full circle. This is the exact spot. If you want to see the low light difference with cameras, there's the wide angle and there's the regular one. And I brought the old e-bike out on this one. I didn't have enough battery because I didn't charge the new one, but you can see that one in this morning's video. But I think we're done. I want to thank everyone for tuning in. Thanks to our mods for their support, channel members, Patreon supporters, everyone who sent support. It's much appreciated. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Hit the like and thumbs up button, etc., etc. TikTok, Instagram, all that good stuff you can find links to in the description. But I am going to go home, take a hot shower, and maybe get into some edibles tonight. But thank you guys. Thank you, Jeanette. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Marge and Crispy and everyone else. Someone said the wide angle is like 5 f-stops worse. Ugh. Yeah. My nose is leaking like a faucet. That'll happen when you ride your bike like that. Anyways, guys, thank you so much. And I will catch you on the next one. Probably live Friday late afternoon, I want to say. No promises yet.